Good evening. In a shock decision by the Criminal Court of Appeal, former NRL star Jarryd Hayne's rape conviction has been quashed. With a retrial ordered, the 33-year-old is expected to walk out of jail within 24 hours, having served just 9 months of an almost 6-year sentence.
Jarryd Hayne, the day he was found guilty.
I'd rather go to jail knowing I spoke the truth. It's unfortunate, it's disappointing.
In the eyes of the law, once again, Hayne is innocent until proven guilty at a third trial. The Court of Criminal Appeal quashed Hayne's 2 convictions for sexually assaulting a woman at her home in the Hunter. No reflection on his guilt or innocence, rather because a judge gave improper directions to the jury.
Well, they should have been directed beyond reasonable doubt. So it's very paramount that judicial officers think very carefully about their words.
Hayne is accused of sexually assaulting the young woman the night of the 2018 Grand Final. Charges were laid a month later. In December 2020, Trial 1 resulted in a hung jury. Hayne was convicted at a second trial 3 months later, then sentenced to 5 years and 9 months. That was overturned today, only 9 months later. A third jury would watch the alleged victim's evidence recorded from the first trial.
It's really important that we don't put people back up on the stand time and time again to give evidence.
Upsetting for the young woman nonetheless.
The very fact that this person cannot now turn the page and get on with their journey to healing and recovery is an absolute travesty of justice.
A third trial would open the prospect of Hayne's legal team seeking a judge-only hearing. That would eliminate the prospect of potential bias after the guilty verdict, despite the fact that was since overturned. It also eliminates the possibility of another hung jury.
People have the right to the presumption of innocence.
Robert Ovadia, 7 News.
And Rob Scott is outside the Cooma Correctional Centre where Jarryd Hayne remains tonight. Rob, what next for Hayne?
Well, Mark, tomorrow will be a big day for him. Not only is he likely to be released and able to see his newborn baby, it's also his 34th birthday. Now, tomorrow he will appear via video link in Sydney's Downing Centre where he will apply for bail. That is likely to be given, especially as he was granted bail throughout his trial. Now, despite the fact that a retrial was ordered today by the Court of Criminal Appeal, ultimately it will come down to the Director of Public Prosecutions to decide whether or not it's in the public interest and worth the cost and time to go ahead with a third trial.